Hey guys, today's video is sponsored by Coffee Meets Bagel. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, but the wrong dating apps can be super frustrating, especially when you're not finding what you're truly looking for. If you're tired of wasting time on people looking for something casual, then you should actually check out Coffee Meets Bagel. Coffee Meets Bagel is a dating app that's exclusively designed for serious dating. If you sign up for the app and say that you're kind of looking for something casual, it's actually going to redirect you and tell you to use a different dating app or another app to look for whatever your casual relationship and stuff. Personally, I do not like to spend a lot of time on dating apps. I think I mentioned this before multiple times on stream too. I kind of just rather be more efficient with my time. I just want to form genuine connections, and Coffee Meets Bagel kind of gives you the best chance of that because they're very intentional with focusing on quality over quantity. And actually 91% of daters on Coffee Meets Bagel are looking for something serious. You don't need to kind of waste more time on conversations that lead nowhere because everyone is trying to find someone there. Every chat has the potential to be something real. And on top of that, the UI is just super aesthetic and easy to use. Something that I think is really cool is they kind of prompt or ask you questions on what could be important for a long and serious relationship. So if you want kids, or if you smoke, are there any non-negotiables type of thing. The app is really easy to use, and that it is definitely less complicated and overwhelming than other dating apps. So if you're ready to elevate your dating life, you can join the Coffee Meets Bagel community today. You can click the link in the description to start your journey towards a more meaningful and fulfilling dating experience. Now let's get back to the video. I don't know if it was minor food poisoning. I felt like I was actually just gonna die. I was worried. I was like, do I need to go to the hospital? I was laying in bed and I felt like I was about to faint, and I knew I was gonna faint. Like, I don't know if you guys know that feeling when you're about to faint. You're just like impaired. It felt maybe a bit worse, but maybe it's because I haven't felt it in a while. I think the scary thing about being in those positions is you don't know how bad it is. Like, you don't know if you're actually gonna die, or if you don't know if it's gonna be something that will pass if you just let it wait a bit. My stomach felt very squished. It didn't feel comfortable at all. Like, I felt like there's like a looming stuck feeling. It might have been this like type of Chinese food thing that I ordered the other day. I don't remember. Or it was Chipotle. Public transport in New York, like with the subway or just being able to walk everywhere, feels like it's easier for people to just kind of spontaneously like go somewhere or be down for something. There's public transport in LA, but it sucks and it's scary. It's just not safe. Being like this small Asian girl, I don't trust myself. I have no survival skills. If there's a zombie apocalypse, you know how there's like waves of people who die? I would be the first wave of like the weakest gets eliminated. Wait, so can you name or locate the territories of Canada? For the most part, I remember them because I had to color provinces and all that kind of stuff. Canada quiz for proof. We're gonna start off really easier. Yep. North. Dude, that was so easy. I'm not Canadian no more. It's fine. What the f is a Delaware? The problem with this is I don't even have the slightest clue about a lot of them. Kansas has got to be in the middle somewhere, right? I don't know why Kansas just speaks mid-state to me. Arkansas has got to be... It's Arkansas. I know. Gotta be mid-state as well. Nope, that's... What the f is Nebraska? Okay, Kentucky. Looks like a chicken leg. Oh, that's a great clue. Oh! The best part about this is I'm gonna probably still not retain any of this. Colorado, Texas, North Carolina. Damn it! I almost made 50%! I don't understand how you can alter the inside of an egg by putting something on the outside. Is that science? They're permeable?
When a farmer discovered duck eggs lying naturally preserved in a muddy pool of water.
It amazes me how so much food was discovered by pure chance. Yeah, it's like even wheat. How did people make bread? Back in the day, no machinery, no nothing. You're just like making it off, like bread was one of the early foods created. How bread was made in the olden days. So how did people make it? Okay, so there's coal. You made the dough. You bake it in the oven like this. Yeah, you like close it. There's like a little door. Okay.
The food we turn to in our darkest of hours.
Oh, and it's so good. Carbs are so good.
Who knows what?
So it was just flour, grain, water.
Like bread and beer were born.
Really? Beer was just born from letting it sit longer even? Maybe dumb question, like, because I've never seen flour being made before, and this seems really basic, and I feel like it's probably something that I saw in school before but just like forgot or something, that because it's been so long. How does wheat turn into flour? Do you grind it? How did they mill it back in the day without machinery? Stone on stone by hand. Jesus Christ.
Most of it. Simply, yeast is a fungus.
A
that is
fungus
It's in the
everywhere. In
It's
the
on
air.
surfaces, like the skin of fruits. It's on your pets. It's on
That's what you guys were
and
saying.
That yeast gets into the flour and water and starts eating the sugars and basically farting.
Got it. Yeast
population
farts.
explosion that
Tasty
spread
fart
post
bread
World War II,
slash beard.
the
Yes.
baby
Exactly.
became the
30s is the new like 20s in terms of when they say like, oh, you're supposed to enjoy your life like in your 20s. No, my 20s were fucking stressful. I was like trying to figure out my life, and 30s is finally when like I accumulated more money, like had more of a footing in life, like more stability, versus 20s was just trying to make sure I had like a roof over my head. I'm trying to find jobs that pay more so I can support my travel habits. Yeah, depending on what you want to do with life, like it's no longer working, trying to make the money you can to buy a house and have a family. That used to be the goal for like a lot of people. I think social media, a lot of things have just changed a lot of like what people feel like they have the option, like what type of life they want to live. And some people just want to fucking backpack and not even live in like a same spot or same place forever. A lot of traditional things have over time become less and less traditional and more individual or person based as to what makes them happy, obviously. And that means that what you save your money for also changes, right? Maybe you just want to rent forever. I don't even know if I want to be a homeowner. Like I might just want to rent forever so I don't have to think about slaving away for a house. But the thing is, a house is just smarter because you're paying rent anyways, and that money could go towards a house.
Mama's boy, love it, but then there's like a fine like Freudian line.
You wouldn't want
Freudian line.
yeah, it's kind of a red flag.
That's
for me.
funny.
If they look like they stink.
But what if they don't stink?
I just really dislike if they're messy. Like you gotta be a reasonable clean. I also think I would be intimidated if they were like spotless, very, very clean. Things have to be like a certain way, blah, blah.
Mouth sounds.
Oh, I
You
don't
know how
like
to
that.
eat.
I don't like chewing with the mouth open and leg shaking.
They're wearing like the eyelashes like that are literally like a visor for their face.
Look at visor.
Wear a lot of like anime stuff.
Ooh, talking about you guys. Talking about you guys. No weebs in there.
Somebody
Well, I
that
didn't
I
smoke as
dated
much
walked
as
into a bonfire, somehow didn't catch on fire, and then walked out. Yeah, that was a severely big red flag.
What? First off, how do they walk into a bonfire and even if they don't catch him? That's a red flag? I'm lost at both of those things. His red flag is not flammable. I only like my people on fire.
My red flags right now are anybody's attracted to me because I'm a mess.
True.
Someone who
That's
like
also
doesn't
me.
have.
You know, I was actually told by someone this weekend who said, hey, you're a lot taller than I thought. I was like, yeah, I am. Does that mean I exert short energy normally? If they expect me to not be as tall? I don't mention that every single time. It's because it actually happens. But it is a lose-lose, I just realized. One of my friends said I exert tall energy. So maybe that counters it. Like, if you guys did not know how tall I was, right? And just me sitting in this chair, how tall do you think I am? How tall would you have guessed? 5'4", 5'6", 5'4", 5'5". Midori always tells the truth, dude. I'm only reading out heights that are taller. I'm not reading any heights that are lower. Whoever says 1 foot, you're messed up, or 1 feet, you're messed up. Which one is the Canadian? I get mixed up now. Because I've lived in Canada and in the States, now I'm mixed up. Z. Z is Canadian or American? Z is Canadian. I'm losing it. Not League of Legends Z, like the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Wait, we always said Z though. But I know Canadians and Americans have different Z's. At one point, my dentist was like, you should come and check to see when you need to get your wisdom teeth taken out. And I was like, okay. I come the next time. I get an x-ray done, right? To see like where my teeth are coming at, like when I have to go to get my wisdom teeth pulled out. He's like, you know what? Come back in 6 months. We should take it out in 6 months. And I say, okay. So I come back in 6 months and then he looks at my teeth again and he goes, well, actually, you might need to wait a little bit. It looks like we still can't take them out. And I said, okay. I guess I'll just come back another time, right? Never rebooked the appointment. Never went back. Never got my wisdom teeth taken out because he was showing me the x-ray and my teeth were going like this upward. So it looks like I should totally have my wisdom teeth taken out or else it's gonna impact my teeth like this. And the thing is, I never felt any pain. Like my teeth are kind of still aligned, maybe like a little bit of shifting after my braces, but otherwise I just never had to get my wisdom teeth taken out. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know if they're grown in. I don't know if they're disappeared or what the heck. I had no issues and I just never went back ever again. Like LASIK to this day has been one of the most OP things I've ever done health-wise for myself. I just remember when I had glasses and streaming and all that kind of stuff too for a long time was just the biggest barrier for getting ready was putting on contacts and having to like take off glasses, putting contacts and the makeup. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but contacts were just so annoying because my eyes would get dry easily and all this. I just like did not enjoy it that much at all. Also waking up and you know your eyes are blurry, you just have to like put your glasses on and stuff. For a very long time, like I would just fall asleep with my glasses on because I'm like watching something to sleep and they just stay on, and I have to wake up in the morning and try to find them here and there. They usually recommend that you get LASIK when you're 25 to 30 years old onwards because then your eyesight doesn't vary as much, kind of just like stabilizes a bit more. But sometimes I feel like your eyesight will still fluctuate no matter what. I remember going in for a consultation, you have to do like some tests and stuff, and then the next time they're just like, all right, you can schedule it for this day. It was so quick. And then I go in and the first thing they do is they give you eye drops to put in your eyes before the surgery. So I had these like numbing eye drops. I didn't know they were numbing at the time, but I put them in meant to like numb your eyes because the laser eye like shaves your eyeball so that it's like the correct shape for it to be 2020. You are awake for LASIK. I was finally like laying down on the surgery area, whatever it is, ready for them to laser my eye. And I just at the very last second, which I realized I forgot to ask the entire time, I said, "This is painless, right?" And the nurse kind of looked at me judgingly as if I like was kind of stupid for not asking earlier and waiting until I was literally right about to do the surgery to ask. And I just remember they have something that clamps your eye open so that you don't close it during the surgery. And then if you do close it, they have a machine that senses that and it stops the surgery period. So you're just looking at this one dot the whole time. They tell you like, oh, look at this. Like you see your vision go from clear to like blurry. After that, like you want your eyes to kind of like stay. That's why right after the surgery, they tell you to sleep. And then when you wake up, you can watch TV because the TV screen is so big. You're not like reading. You can't go on your phone. You can't go on the computer because I think text or video makes it so your eyes read like go shifting a lot more. And then the next day, you're totally fine to like go on the computer and do anything. The only thing is your vision is still gonna be a little hazy and it'll be like more and more clear as time goes on.